Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 17 of Civilization Beyond Earth Rising Tide. We are about to go and leash this wolf beetle. We do take some damage, but that's fine. We can heal up nicely before we do a little bit more exploring. This guy's going to continue working his way around the coast. We're going to move to here and still allow us to shoot at that, which will give us some more XP. Well, not XP, more science. We get 18 science for that, 18 research. Have a little look down here. Oh, there's one of these alien remains. I know we can pick that up with this guy. Surely we haven't already had that one. Looks slightly different to the ones that's been looted already, I think. They're usually a slightly different colour. Yeah, they light up once you've scouted them. Okay, so it can still be scouted. We do know that there is down here somewhere an alien. He's actually there. We can reach him and probably finish him off with that manticore. And we did. Brilliant. There's another 18 science. Wonderful. Worker, worker, worker. What do we want to do with you? I think you just carry on doing farms for the time being. Not really an awful lot you can do. As soon as I get one of the workers in the water, though, that's free, I'm going to have a look and see if they can... I'm going to have a look and see if the workers in the water can build sort of road connections. I'm sure they can't. I'm sure anything that's in the water must count as being coastal, but who knows. You can stay there as well, I suppose. As can you. No more aliens nearby for you to deal with. Another agreement has been cancelled. He's actually gaining more respect for me. Small increase in respect. He's one of the people that didn't respect me. It now looks like he does, even if it's only a little bit. Oh no, I thought I was being attacked there, but it's just aliens attacking these guys, which we don't care about too much. So,
as Adam Smith said,
yeah, you want to get another trade agreement. Let's just quickly go have a look at the diplomacy. This guy didn't have a lot of respect. It is going up, not an awful lot. Let's have a look at the agreements again. Combat defense for trade units could be useful. Science cost for branch technologies reduced by 8. Remember, that's branch technologies, not leaf technologies. So that's all the top tier technologies. That could be quite useful. Covert agents less likely to die in operations. What can we get from anybody else? Most of yours is covert ops stuff, which I'm not really all that bothered about. Diplomatic capital. Trade routes that yield strategic resources yield 1 more. Energy from trade routes, not really all that useful at all. Worker units are free to build. I think the best thing that we could get here would be this science cost for branch technologies. Yep, and he's willing to do that. We could still take 1 more, and that'll give us more science as well. Because we actually have this... Nope, not that one. We have this thing here where we gain 12 science per turn from each active agreement initiated by us. We've just enacted another agreement. We've actually got 4 agreements going now, so that's 48 science per turn just coming in from our diplomacy. So that's really good. So you have finished the trade convoy. This city has no available trade routes left, but this trade convoy, we can change its origin city. We've got some... Ferran and Dunkyle have free trade slots, so we should be able to build another one there now. Oh no, we can still build it. It's just giving us a warning that we don't have any free slots there. That's fine. You could probably build one as well, to be honest. Is there anything here that I definitely need to build in a rush? I'm going to say no and get you to work on another trade convoy. We could quite easily have another city. I just don't see the point right now. What are we doing with you? You have no expedition modules, so you are nothing more than an explorer at this point. So we are going to do exactly that with you. We'll probably end up getting that guy killed off. So... oh no, you're on land. I was going to say we can build roads, but no, you're actually on land. Let's just move you into a water tile. I guess we could go and get some more farms. So we'll move you onto a water tile, and you've embarked, so you've used all your movement. Bugger. Okay, you can get another free kill there. So sure. You can definitely loot that. So that gives us half of the ones that we needed to grab. Now there shouldn't be any alien nests left down here. I think we've got rid of them all. So we should be okay. You are going to be a forward scouting party. You're hopefully not going to run into any aliens. Although there might be a nest around there somewhere. I think you guys are alright for now. I think you're actually safe. And our reputation is just going up and up and up with people. Definitely getting towards the next affinity. What's the top level or the top rank of an affinity you can have? 15 looks like. 15 is what it goes up to. You might be able to go over that, but 15 seems to be the cap. Perform a covert operation of 4 intrigue or higher. We should be able to do that. You have finished your trade convoy. What do we want to get over here then? I guess we could go and get some of the flying units, just to be on the safe side. You could also go and get one as well, just so we've got some defense if we need it. Have we? Yeah, there's another one that we haven't done. We can't get to that one, though. We need to use our scout if we want to grab that one. But this is why we're scouting around. We're trying to find these things. Never completed this mission before. No, you cannot build roads. So these cities must be connected up. They either must be connected up or you don't get the city connection bonus when you're on water. That's all I can think of. I could still start another city over here somewhere. This wouldn't be a bad little spot. Maybe drop it on this side. So that we're not too close. 1, 2, 3. Well, I'd want to get those. So ideally, I'd want to be able to put it there. But I think that's too close to the Golden Bell Temple. We can always build a settler, a colonist. We've got enough output to do that. And of course, the more cities we have, the more mine stems we have. The more mine stems we have, the more victory points we can gain. So... And not only that, what we could do, when we actually get the mind flower itself, we could go and enact this policy. War score points increase between 10%. Because I'm sure that's what the war score points mean, I think. I'm not too sure, actually. Or are they just determining whether or not the AI wants to peace out with you in a war? What the war... Right, war score. Whenever 2 players go to war... Okay, so that's what it is then. Their progress and advantage in that war is tracked by their war score. A player's score increases each time they score a victory against their enemy, either killing an enemy unit or conquering an enemy city. The difference between the 2 warring players' scores demonstrates whether the war is tied, favouring the player, or being dominated by one player. This difference also controls the spoils that may be demanded or offered when making peace. At all times during a war, the war score for you and your enemy is displayed in the diplomacy overview when viewing the enemy leader. So, I haven't actually been to war, well, as you've seen exactly as much Rising Tide as I've played, and I haven't been to war at all. So, it seems like they've changed the way war works. They've moved it away from the sort of obscured system that Civilization 5 used to have, where you couldn't really tell who was making an advantage. Sometimes the AI would be willing to peace out with you even though they were pressing the advantage. I've had the AI get a city down to red and have a melee unit next to it and then peace out when they could have taken a city. I've also seen AI refusing to peace out even when their army has been destroyed and I've got my entire forces surrounding their capital. So it was always a bit obscured. It seems now they've adopted a mechanic that's more like EU4, where you actually gain a war score with your enemy, and the more war score you have, the more stuff you can take from them. So it seems like an interesting mechanic. We will definitely be playing more games of this. I know it's not as popular as Civilization 5, and certainly I didn't enjoy the vanilla Beyond Earth as much as Civilization 5. But we'll definitely be playing some more of it. Once we've completed this playthrough, we'll do it on some higher difficulties, and I'm sure there will be some wars, so we will get to see this stuff in action. So that's definitely an interesting little mechanic to be aware of. I think these guys have cleared out most of the aliens, so I'm not too worried about that. You watch me just run right into one of those big Leviathan type thingies. All of you guys just sit around. I think you're all safe. Trade Convoy, you can go... Well, we haven't got any stations we can go to. Internal trade routes feel a little bit junky, so if we want to trade with anybody, it's going to be another civilization. We could trade with either of these guys, but we'd be giving away quite a lot of science to that guy. It would maybe nice to get some of these things. We could gain 5 science per turn. Do that one, because we gain 5 science and 4 energy. We would be giving away a lot of science, though, and I'm not happy about doing that. These guys are getting trashed, so that doesn't make a lot of difference. 5 science, 4 science, 5 science. We only give away... What, we'll do that one. Should be fine. The AI is not going to catch up anyway. They're miles behind. This trade convoy can't trade from there. We have a free one there. So that should be all of our trade convoys now built. Or maybe we've just gone over. It's quite a possibility. So 7 and 8, 9 from that one, 9 from that one, but it gives them more, so let's go for that one. I think I may be slightly over my trade convoys. Is there a units list somewhere? There used to be a units list. Trade route overview. You've got 2 from there, 2 from there, and 2 from there. Right, so I've got 2 trade routes running from every city. So I do actually have... I am 1 trade... vessel over the limit, I think. Military overview. Trade convoys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so I'm 1 over. So the question is, are any of my cities about to hit 22 population? No, not for a long time. Even Deep Castle's quite small. Surprised that never grew more. I guess I'm not really working any particularly high food tiles. I should go and build another... Oh, Xenomass tiles are really good. Look at that. I definitely should go and build another one of those things that I can't remember what they're called. What are they called? These things that I've been building on the islands, these terrascapes, should definitely go and build another one down there. It's why I bought that piece of land in the first place. And, yeah, I think we will definitely get another settler out, actually. Did we grab that one? Yes, it's lit, which means we now have it. So, nothing more to see down here. I guess we sort of head back in this direction. Getting more respect with that guy. Good. So everyone's still respecting us. We might need to get some more health buildings and stuff once we get another city, but that's fine. Still making plenty of diplomatic influence per turn. You've got to go over and try and grab that. Shouldn't be a problem. Can't see anything else for you to kill right now, so... Well, that's interesting. This is a wrecked colony lander. Well, we definitely want to get an explorer over there. It's going to take some time, but I think we'll park you on there for a while. And if this guy ever gets his arse over there, he can do this one and then work his way around. It'll take him a while, but we may be able to do it. Okay, let's go ahead and continue to work on farms and stuff. We have a wolf beetle here. Not a wolf beetle, a scarab. You're not a major concern. I'm going to attack you and kind of move around this way. Remember, there is an alien nest there, so we do have to be careful of that. You're just going to go up this way, reveal what you can. We're going to start working our way back up. We haven't uncovered this one either, have we? Because it's not lit. Which are the ones that have been... I'm confused now. I can't remember which ones are which. I always forget the icon. Where's one that we know we've got? Right, ones that are discovered are lit. So that one in the water we haven't actually uncovered yet. So we're getting... There's 2 we're about to uncover. That's good. You can heal up a little bit. That trade convoy we're just going to delete because we've got no use for it. Can't do anything with it. It's actually an alien nest right there. You're going to go and clear that though, are you? No, apparently not. He might clear it on the next turn. I might just sit here in case he doesn't. Failed siphoning energy, but agent was undetected. Well, that's fine. We'll go for the science, though, this time, because I think science is more important than energy. I know we need to do that rank 4 covert op, but we're just not available to do that right now. So you're going to go and grab that one. Fantastic. Let's get you... Where do we want to get you? Let's get you back onto land, I suppose. I can't do it yet. You are going to work your way down here and around. We'll just stay there in case you forget to loot that, because you might do. Now, you can go in the water safely, so you definitely want to go and sit on that. You can do a little bit of exploring. Actually quite excited about getting another city. We might need to heal up that explorer a little bit. Is a bit weak. Got some aliens close by. Build an ultrasonic fence building in Deep Castle. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, we could do the ultrasonic fence. I don't think we really need to, because we're building a wonder here. 5 turns. Production queue. We will build an ultrasonic fence. In fact, why even bother? We've got so much money. Let's just go and buy it. Kill 2 alien units. Well, yeah, we've been doing that for quite some time. Haven't got anything close enough to hit that one. You're not the ranged one. You're a submarine. I don't think you can hit land units. Do I not have any other gunboats around at all? Are they all out doing stuff? Let's move over there with the submarine. I don't think the submarine can attack land units, but I'll have a look. You have finished that. Now, what was I going to do with you? We wanted another terrascape, so I guess we should go over there and get one. You're... Oh, okay, they're in the water. That's fine. Rippers in the water is not so much of a problem. You want to get over in the water and hopefully get away from that alien nest to go the long way around. Okay, we've... Is that an alien nest that's just suddenly popped up out of nowhere? Yes, yes it is. How bloody rude. Well, we can certainly finish these guys off. We can't clear the nest on this turn because these guys can't remove nests, but we'll get this guy up there because he's quite quick. He can get rid of it on the next turn for us. Still got more units needing orders. You guys are going to do that. How many of them do we have now? That's got to be quite significant. Strength and Decay, we have 6, so we need 2 more of those. On to the next turn. We've uncovered quite a lot of the map now, actually. Another alien nest discovered.
Nothing is too small. I know.
Level 4. Got a lot of stuff that we can choose from now. Let's just start moving out with this guy just so we can do a little bit more exploration. Looks like, again, there was a city there. Yeah, fine. You give me all your stuff. Okay, got quite a few things that we need to sort out now on this turn. You are going to... Look at all these wonders that we could build. We don't really need any of them. Ranged air and city strike attacks are 25% stronger. Virtue tier synergy requirements are reduced by 1. That's pretty cool. Xeno nursery. You're not really working any xenomass. That's a little bit useless. Observatory. You don't really have any Phyrexite that you're working. There's so much useful stuff that we could get. We could get that. Geothermal, +3 energy. We don't need half of this stuff is the thing. What I am going to do, I think, is get ourselves another gunboat, which are the... Not the Poseidons, not the Reavers, it's the Hydras, isn't it? No, Hydra is the Leviathan. Naval ranged unit, Poseidon naval ranged unit. Versatile distance fighter that uses ranged weapons to bombard enemy units at zero on coast. It excels at raiding and ambushing, but has limited speed and attack range, relying on invisibility to evade enemies. So Leviathan is the submarine with the torpedoes. The Poseidon is I should learn by the icons really, but I never do. So we've got a new virtue. We could still go and get one in might and get that extra strength. Choosing a free affinity level is not bad either, because that will then allow us to choose a level in harmony, which then means we can build the Transcendence Victory thingy-majig. We've got a covert agent who is free. Can we perform a level 4? No, but we can try and steal a technology, so we'll give it a go. We can upgrade our Centaur, which I think is our artillery type unit. So what do we want to do for you? We can either, you both get to levitate. So the differences are either no setup needed before attacking or a 50% chance to scatter. Well, I've already said I don't like scatter because sometimes you have a target that's in range, you hit it once and it moves out of range. So I much prefer not needing to set up. I think that's a much better option. And Xeno Cavalry, which I haven't used at all yet. We can either give it 40% when attacking or defending in miasma, or 40% when not next to an enemy unit. I think miasma is probably better. There's a lot of miasma on the map. That's that done. Unit needs orders, which is you. You're going to heal up for a little bit. That alien appears to have moved away. That's interesting. What is that? Is that showing us that there's something there in the water? No, you can see something from there. Now, can you bombard? You can bombard from the ocean. That's nice to know. Silent service is actually an achievement for killing things with the submarine. I was just about to say, he doesn't do a lot of damage. He just fires very slowly. Build a laboratory building. That's another quest done. 26 affinity towards harmony. Yeah, I don't think we've got a problem there. We've reached 16. So even though the last rank you need is 15, you do still get more upgrades. So this is our sort of fighter. I don't think there's fighters and bombers now, is there? There's just the one. So we can either have 15 hit point splash damage to enemy units next to target, or 30%. Again, don't like scatter, but AoE damage is really good. There's those Geliopods that we can build now. They're quite interesting. Very weird looking thing. Okay, that's enough of that. We've still got a couple of units that can be moved and should be moved. Let's get you over up to that. That's what we built you for. You have finished a farm. You can go and build another farm. You can attack that, but it won't end well for you. So you're going to go and loot that. You can actually go and shoot that from range, though. We have got some units that could deal with it. You are in the miasma, but we're going to keep looking around with you. You are going to work your way around over here. It should be safe. You're going to heal up because you've taken a bit of damage. You are doing what now? You're just scouting around at this point. And that is all we can do for this turn, so I'm going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization Beyond Earth, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, goodbye for now.